On this week's episode, I'm going to show you how to make this trick spider box. Now stick around till the end of the video and catch my mum's reaction. To build this box, you're going to need some wood, a broomstick, a coat hanger, a nail, some string and glue. And don't forget your spiders. The first thing I did was I went ahead and cut all my pieces for the box. You can see here that I've put all the dimensions on there, so it's really easy to follow. Just cut out all your pieces and you'll have everything to make the box. You'll also have to cut a piece off your broomstick. This one here is 2.5 inches long. First thing I did was I took my nail and I ground the head off the top there so it makes it nice and straight. I drilled a hole in the broomstick and you can see here that I drilled it slightly off center. Just make sure that your hole is big enough that your nail slides through without getting caught. Now take your sides and your back and you need to cut a slit. Now come down 3/8 of an inch or 1 centimeter and cut almost all the way through. Now you need to make this slit wide enough so that your lid slides through nice and freely. If you're unable to make a slit like this, you can go ahead and take 2 pieces of timber and you can glue these timbers down and you can have the gap as far away or as close together as you need to give you the right gap for your lid. Next I'm going to mark the holes so I know where to drill to put the nail in. Now make sure these are facing each other and towards the front. Make sure that when you drill these holes they're not too loose. You want it to be a nice snug fit for your nail. Now I'm going to go ahead and dry fit the box. I just want to make sure that all the pieces fit together before I start gluing it, and I really want to make sure that the lid slides in and out smoothly. Now you need to cut the coat hanger. I cut a piece off the bottom here. It's about 7 inches long. Now this is probably the hardest part of the whole build, and that's shaping the coat hanger to make sure it clears the lid. Once you got it roughly to the right shape, the next thing we need to do is drill a hole and fix the coat hanger. Make sure the hole's nice and tight because you don't want the coat hanger to move side to side. Now it's time to pick out your spider. Make sure you find one that's really scary. Now it's time to attach the string. You can see here that I've drilled a hole and I've also used my handsaw and just cut a little slit on the side. That'll make it easier for us to glue it down. Now I'm going to run some tests with the lid on, that way I can see what length we need to cut the string at. There's a fine line between having enough room to let your spider come out and go back down. Just keep adjusting the length of the string and maybe even bending the coat hanger in different positions until you get it to come out and down nice and smooth. Once you're happy that the string is at the right length, just take it apart, cut it to size and then stick it down. Before I go ahead and glue it all together, I just want to make sure it's going to work right, because once you glue it there's no turning back. So I just do a few little test runs here and you can see it works great. Now I'm going to glue the nail in just by using some super glue. When I was doing some final testing, I wasn't happy with the amount of movement on the nail, so I'm just going to take a pen and I'm just going to cut the tube down to size just to put some shims on either side of the nail. Now it's time to glue it all together. I'm just using regular PVA glue. I added a couple of clamps and now I'm going to let it dry overnight. Now the box is dry, I'm going to go ahead and put on the handle. Now that's another piece of broomstick. Now when you put your handle on, you want to make sure that it's close enough so that the spider touches their fingers. I've gone ahead and painted this one. I've given it kind of a weathered look, much similar to my Thor hammer. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to check out that build. Thanks for watching guys. Don't forget, stick around and watch me prank my mum. I nearly had to call an ambulance, it was that bad. If you liked this video, give me a big thumbs up. If it's your first time here and you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe. I put new how to and build videos out every couple of weeks. Now on to the prank.